Y'all already know I got some things to say regarding this conversation between Trina on who the queen of rap is and Beyonce and her silent but now public feud with Nicki Minaj. So welcome back to the Female Rap Politics playlist, where we discuss all things going on within or around female rappers. So please, if you're here for that, like this video, turn on the notification bell when you subscribe to the channel, and save this playlist to your YouTube library so that you're automatically updated every time I drop a video on female rap politics. So let's get into what Trina had to say regarding her comments on Beyonce.
Why do you think now is the time? Like, what do you think there's something specific that happened in music and culture that kind of opened the landscape for more female rappers to rise to the top?
Yeah, Beyonce, because she's like the #1 female rapper when she does rap. So I feel
Listen, people do sleep on Beyonce when she does spit.
There's no sleeping on the queen, okay? There's no sleeping on the queen. It's just one of those things, like, of course this is the queen, Beyonce, but when you hear her do a song and it's rapping involved, it's like, oh my God, like, it's more inspiration, and I don't know, it's just a good thing, man. I feel like for the girls now, and when you hear them and when you look at them, it's just all different kind of music, and it all sounds different, and, you know, we all come from different places, almost kind of like the same kind of, you know, upbringing, but then you just branch out and you just have different, you know, everybody from a different city, different state, have a different struggle, different hustle, different, you know, story to tell. So, you know, I just love to see it and hear it, even if it may not be the best to whoever, to some of us, but when you look at it, you appreciate it more, because it's like, okay, wow, she went through this, she did this, and boom, she's here now. So I just love it.
Later on in this video, we will hear from bArBoLoGiE, Trina's cousin, who has some comments to say about all of this going on. And so one of his comments was that, you know, Trina was kind of just saying this in a joking manner and stuff like that. And I was with Trina up until she started talking about Beyonce rapping, right? Like, if you wanted to make a funny joke, but the question was, he didn't ask who the queen of rap is. He asked, is there something specific that happened in music that opened the landscape for female rappers to rise to the top? And you gonna answer the question talking about Beyonce because Beyonce is great when she raps? Girl, come on, let's have a serious conversation, or at least, you know, say that you're joking. Like, I don't even have to explain that. And so while everybody may be up in arms, like, why are we addressing what Trina has to say, and she's like a washed up rapper and nothing, who cares about what Trina has to say? And you're quite right when you say that. But once again, answering the question, everybody wants to say who's responsible for the blow up of female rap, why female rappers are on top, why they're so successful. Not really, but for the sake of conversation, yeah. And it's just like, can we have a serious conversation about this? And this is coming from a titan, you know, from a female rapper who's been doing this for almost 30-40 years at this point. And you're going to talk about Beyonce?
Trina has always been a girl's girl. Trina has always shown love to every rap bitch that comes in the game. Proof is in the pudding, and proof is in her track record. So for her to just mention one name or say just a handful of names when she's cool with all the girls and fucks with so many female rappers to this day would have been just problematic within itself. So her saying Beyonce was a lighthearted answer, but it was also a way for her to stay true to what she likes and who inspires her.
Got you. So now we're talking about who inspires who, because Nicki Minaj just recently did an interview saying that she is also inspired by female rappers, and for some reason people don't want Nicki to be positive about female rap politics and the business behind that. But hey, she got flack for that as well. Now pay attention, Trina does have a lot of female rap collabs, and she does show love to a lot of female rappers, but hold that thought right there, that specific thought right there, bArBoLoGiE. Let's go. See, the thing is, bArBoLoGiE loves to come out and fight Trina's battles that she may or may not have asked for, but see, like, he's putting out all of the talking points that, you know, like ops will put out and people who don't know what they're talking about. Like, so that's why I'm here to correct that narrative. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to respond to all of the dumb stuff that bArBoLoGiE has said in this conversation.
Now here's the part where I'm about to wake it up. Why the fuck would she say that name? Why would she say old girl's name? Why? Why? When old girl unfollowed her almost 2 years ago for her showing love to another female rapper. Your fave is not a girl's girl. Trina, on the other hand, is a girl's girl. Trina don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, Trina don't give a fuck about any of the competition right now. Trina honestly did what she needed to do years ago. She went platinum, she went gold. She did what she needed to do years and years and years ago. when you had to sell cassettes in CDs. Y'all remember Specs Music Store? Y'all remember the CD stores? You would go in and you remember when albums used to drop?
But Bobby talking about, oh, Trina did this, she went platinum, she went gold, she sold all these records. That's amazing for Trina, and you can say the same for Nikki. She's also done that as well. But it seems like because Nikki is so on top of her game, and Trina is not, she's not an active artist, right? And it's clear because she just put out an album, I heard, you know, and so it's very strange that these things are resurfacing because she needs publicity to promote her work. But if you had the same argument, if Nikki made the same argument, oh, I've been selling albums, I've been doing this, people want to call Nikki washed up and a flop and irrelevant right now, right? And so she's put the numbers up on the board for her recent album, and so now I don't hear those comments anymore, right? Because it's always Nikki is always the one who has to prove herself in the moment, but everybody else can say, oh, I did this, I did that, and I can age gracefully. If Nikki were to do that with one of the current female rappers right now, y'all would call her and bitter. Everybody would be dragging Nikki right now, for real, for real.
I think what it is y'all mad Trina's not impressed. Or Trina's not kissing nobody's ass the way y'all expect her. Why the fuck would Trina kiss anybody's ass? Old girl unfollowed her first. Why? Because she was mad that she showed another female. I'm not even gonna, I could be real messy and say the names, but I'm not. I'm already giving you guys enough information. And mind you, they supposed to be cool, right? Oh, okay. So why the fuck would she say her name out of all names?
bArBoLoGiE finally confirms that there is smoke between Trina and Nikki. Now, if you've been following both of their careers, you know that around, I would say 2018, Nikki and Trina collabed on their song Barbz, which was then featured on Trina's last album. We know that Trina allegedly did not pay for that verse. That song also has a sample on it, and if she didn't pay for Nikki to do the verse, then you think she paid to clear the sample? And go check if the song is still streaming on her album. It might be blacked out because it wasn't paid for. Next, Trina also wanted Nikki to shoot not only shoot but pay for the music video for Barbz. Now she gave you a free feature and cleared the sample, and then you want a free music video? I think you acted for a bit much. So I guess when Nikki did not agree to all of that, which is justified, Nikki still invited her to come on Queen Radio to promote her song as well as her album that was coming out at the time. And Trina ended up, I think she did still come on, but like it was a controversy because her team started speaking out against Nikki, and it was just highly unwarranted because once again, Nikki already gave her all of these things for free, and they're still mad that she didn't shoot a music video with her, but she shot one with Megan Thee Stallion, because this was around the same time that Hot Girl Summer came out. Now, he wants to allege that, Nikki unfollowed Trina over her showing love to a female rapper. Trina has showed love to Cardi. Trina has also done a collab with Latto. I don't know why, we would care, Nikki would care about Trina working with Latto, for real. But here are some comments that I found. It's not true. Trina unfollowed Nikki first. I often wondered why it took Nikki so long to unfollow her back. These people just love to lie on her, and it's crazy and sick. Nah, that ain't about Cardi. Trina was just broke, got the fee feature, and didn't have the money to pay for that Barbz video. So if anybody's giving bitter, it has to be Trina. Let's keep it all the way real. If Nikki was doing what Trina is doing right now, y'all would call her bitter. So is she bitter and old and washed up? Let's be real. Let's have a real conversation in these comments. I know it's a lot being said right now, so before I even move on, let's remember that we are here, we are talking about this situation because Trina dragged Beyonce into a conversation that she was never in. Nobody regards Beyonce as a rapper. She may rap, Ariana Grande raps. Would you consider her a rapper? But as Bobby said in his clips previously, he said that why would Trina say Nicki's name when they are not on good terms? So Trina was trying to evade giving Nicki her props for what she has done in female rap because they are allegedly not on good terms, because she allegedly didn't do X, Y, and Z. And Bobby saying that Trina shouldn't have to kiss Nicki's ass. Like, girl, like, isn't it so funny how we having this conversation, because people love to say that about the younger female rappers kissing Nicki's ass, but now we have an older female rapper, right? I mean, Nicki's leverage is so crazy in the industry where it's just like age don't matter, time, tenure don't even matter, right? Anyway, who said, you know, Trina has to kiss Nicki's ass? Trina was the one begging for Nicki for a feature, for a music video, for all these things that she should have been funding herself, but she couldn't. And that's no shade to her. That's your situation and your responsibility, Trina. But see, the least you could have done in that situation to show how you were grateful, but you weren't grateful, right? Then this is how we know. The least you could have done was keep your people and your team in check. As I said previously, during that time when they were speaking out against Nicki, you should have nipped that in the bud. But why did they feel so confident to speak out against Nicki? Why? Because you were doing it behind the scenes. See, the ringleader, right, is what makes everybody else feel comfortable in expressing themselves. This is why before and during Queen Radio, Trina had to double back and denounce her team for disrespecting Nicki publicly. She was clearly trying to clear it up, but that obviously was fake, because here we are years later still discussing it. And then Trina had to come out and say, for the dusty people in the back, Beyonce is the queen of rap when she raps, and all other genres of music. Now stay mad. So you're really doubling down on the fact that you won't give Nicki her props. And you could have evaded the question in another way, for real. But hey, insert anybody here, we would still be having this conversation, because Nicki Minaj is the one and only and ever queen of rap. So I want to know what you guys think of this conversation. Please do not spare anybody in the comments. Do not spare me. If you disagree, let me know. If you agree, let me know. Please like this video and please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.
And I love how y'all over here talking some, ooh, Mickey this, Mickey that. Bitch, y'all found Vanity's page. Y'all over here now, you guys are obsessed. You're sick in the head. Get some help, boo-boo. Get some help, my sweet things. Get some help. You guys need help. You guys need help. You guys are weird.